So, what habits can you follow in order to become very, very, very confident as a speaker? Hey, this is Vishal Sarkar, your practical public speaking mentor. Welcome to the Daily Confidence Show, episode 4. If you know me, you know my story. You know that I did not come as a great speaker in the beginning. You know my story that I came from a small background. I came from a small town called Shiliguri where I was born and brought up, and I studied in a Bengali medium government school. And what I do every single day during the Daily Confidence Show is I give you some practical tips, techniques, and ideas that can help you immediately in order to overcome your stage fear, become a confident speaker, and absolutely rock the stage during your presentation. As you know that I work with subject matter experts like IT professionals and project managers and CEOs, and I show them the step-by-step right formula in order to become an amazing speaker. That's exactly what we do in our private mentorship program. That's exactly what I do during our Rock the Stage program, which is named as the most practical public speaking course that there is. Now, in today's episode, you are going to pick up some ideas about 5 habits that will make you confident like Virat Kohli. That's right, like Virat Kohli. Now, here's the thing. Why is it very important for you to become a great speaker? You see, I remember the time when I was not a great speaker. And I remember back then I used to look at other great speakers and I used to think, oh my God, this speaker now is so amazing. Oh my God, that presenter was so awesome. Man, that person has something that I don't have. And I remember every single time I saw them, I used to feel jealous. I used to think, what do they do for which they become so confident as a speaker? In fact, that's one of the questions I often get right now. You see, when I found out the right habits and the formulas, when I applied them in my life, not only I saw massive results, but I was absolutely amazing. And so can you. And many people ask me this question, which is, Vishal, what are these politicians or cricketers or actors doing right now in order to become a great speaker? And as you know, I have the fortune to work with some of the best people on the planet Earth, showing them how they can become confident speakers. Today, I'm going to give you the 5 habits that will make you confident like Virat Kohli. For example, I recently had one of our members at Rock the Stage who was really struggling with his confidence a little bit in the beginning. And I remember when I had the first conversation when he came down to India. In fact, he's from Qatar, so he actually took a flight, left his family for a few days, came down to Bangalore, stayed here for a few days in order to attend my private mentoring program, Rock the Stage, where I actually showed him, along with some other people, the practically how to become a confident speaker. And I remember when he understood few of the techniques that I'm going to be sharing with you in some time. This person named Faisal Babu, he absolutely became a confident speaker. In fact, if you want access to one of his videos, make sure you actually send me an email to bishal@vishalsarkar.com. I'm going to share with you one of his clips that will make you feel confident as a speaker. In fact, when we come back from the break, you are actually going to be having the 5 habits that will make you as confident as Virat Kohli. So stay tuned. Hey, this is Vishal Sarkar, your practical public speaking mentor. And remember, anytime you're speaking, if you're thinking too much about yourself, me, this is me, what I'm going to do, you're going to be afraid. Rather, anytime you have to give a presentation, focus on the audience. We just finished Rock the Stage. One of the things you have to understand about confidence is it's hard to be nervous when your heart is on service. It's hard to be nervous when your heart is on service. So instead of focusing on yourself, am I looking good? Is this fine? Is that fine? Instead of doing that, when you focus on the audience, think about them, think about how it can help them. That transforms your confidence, and that's how you can become the ultra confident speaker in your life. That's the tip for you for this week. My name is Vishal Sarkar. Always remember that public speaking is not about perfection. It's all about connection. Welcome back. You are listening to the Daily Confidence Show. I'm your host, Bishal Sarkar. 5 habits that will make you confident like Virat Kohli. Habit number 1, the right practice. That's right, the right practice. I didn't say practice. I didn't say a lot of practice. I meant the right practice. You see, what Virat Kohli understands about improvement is that if he does not have the right practice, he can never improve. And so often I see this mistake that many people do, and they say things like, I just want to practice a lot. I just want to practice a lot. But let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a situation where you practice a lot, but if you still don't improve? I mean, you practice a lot in your presentation, or you practice a lot, but something is missing. You know what is missing? The right practice. Because remember, practice does not make a man perfect. That's right. Practice does not make a man perfect. Right practice makes a man improved. Right practice makes a man improved. So if you really want to be as confident as Virat Kohli is in cricket, you must have the right practice. Habit number 2, follow the right mentor. Follow the right mentor. You see, when you want to become a great speaker and a confident communicator, you want to have a right mentor. When I say the right mentor, I'm talking about not just a certified coach, not just a trainer, but you need the right mentor, somebody who's a world authority, somebody who's the expert in your field. Especially if you want to be a confident speaker, you must have a mentor who's highly confident and can show you the same thing. You know, recently I was reading about Virat Kohli and I found out that he says, I credit majority of my success to my practice and also to Mr. Rajkumar Sharma, who's my mentor. You see, Virat Kohli has his personal coach, Rajkumar Sharma. And because he has the personal coach, because he has followed the personal coach, that's why he's successful. On his own credit, absolutely. He practices, he trains, he gives the time. But if he did not have the right mentor, probably he would not be as successful as he is today. So my question to you is, who's your mentor? Who's your coach? Who's the person who's looking at your confidence, looking at your presentation and giving you feedback? Who is that person? If you don't have an expert yet, make sure you get one right now. Habit number 3 is prepare for the unexpected. That's an amazing habit that Virat Kohli has, and you can have the same thing in order to become confident. When you prepare for the unexpected, what happens is you are ready to face the unexpected. Here's the thing. Many times during the matches, Virat Kohli does not know what's going to happen next. Maybe he's needed immediately to hit a century, or maybe he's needed to hit 3 sixers in a matter of 5 balls. Guess what? He's always prepared for the unexpected. Here is an example. Recently, I met a client who came down to rock the stage, and he told me, he said, Bishal, just a few days ago, I had a presentation and I had every single information in my PPT. And he said, Bishal, I remember the moment that I started the presentation, and within 2 minutes, it was going well. And then the PPT stopped working. He said, because Bishal, it was very, very scary because the PPT stopped working and I didn't know what to do. I was scared, I was feared, I was afraid. I didn't know, I was nervous and I was anxious and I didn't know what to do. And Bishal, I lost my control and I said, sorry guys, I can't give the presentation today. And he said, Bishal, I felt embarrassed. You see, my friend, this person during this presentation didn't do one thing. He did not prepare for the unexpected. So the next time you are giving a presentation, make sure you prepare for the unexpected. That's the habit number 3. Habit number 4, don't make excuses, make results. That's another habit that I've seen in Virat Kohli. When he wants to improve his skills, everything comes down to results. He is not interested in making excuses on why I could not win or why I could not perform well. He never made excuses that for my relationships I did not do well or for my lack of time I did not perform. He never made excuses. But so often I see so many speakers and presenters out there who have a habit of making excuses. They say things like, oh, I did not have time after the last week's presentation for this week's presentation. Or, oh, there are things are so tight at my home that I didn't have enough comfort level in order to practice. Or they say things like, I did not have the right man, and they make so many great excuses. Guess what? In life, you can either have excuses or have results, not both. So habit number 4 is don't make excuses, make results. That's how you become confident like Virat Kohli. Habit number 5, remember that the best way to impress somebody is not trying to impress somebody. That's right, the best way to impress somebody is not trying to impress somebody. You see, when Virat Kohli is playing, he's playing because he wants to express himself. He's playing because he is focused on the end result, which is winning the cricket match, winning the entire World Cup, winning the entire series. That's what his focus is. His focus is not to impress that one person in the audience. His focus is not to impress that other person. His focus is not to make the other people feel bad. His focus is not to impress. His focus is to win. But I see so often people are giving presentation because they just want to impress that other colleague that they hate. So often I see many presenters who give presentation just because they want to impress that other woman that he likes in the office, though he's married. It happens all the time. You see, when you want to impress somebody, that's when people know that you want to impress somebody, and that's when you are no more impressive. So the best way to impress somebody is not trying to impress somebody, but rather than focus on the end result that you want in your presentation. These are the 5 amazing and practical habits that you can implement right now. I'll review. Habit number 1, the right practice. Make sure you're practicing in the right way with the right formula. Habit number 2 is follow the right mentor. Like I said, Virat Kohli has Rajkumar Sharma, who's your mentor. Habit number 3, prepare for the unexpected. So when an impromptu situation comes up, you can absolutely deal with it because you knew it was coming. Habit number 4, don't make excuses, make results. And habit number 5, remember that the best way to impress somebody is not trying to impress somebody. When you follow these 5 habits, you will absolutely be confident like Virat Kohli. That's my message. And remember, after this break right now, I'm going to tell you an amazing story of one of the amazing gentlemen I have met recently. His name is Alok Srivastav, and he's, by the way, from Bangalore, India. His story will inspire you, so stay tuned.
Hey, my name is Alok Srivastav and I'm working in the IT industry in Bangalore for the last 12 years. Before coming to Rock the Stage program, my biggest challenges were stage fright, eye contact with the audience, and impromptu questions. As a result of attending the Rock the Stage program, I do not have stage fright anymore and I have better eye contact with the audience. The best part about Rock the Stage program is that you get to go to the stage often and learn the practical tips and practice them. I benefited so much from this program that I'm going to recommend it to my wife, and I'm coming back here with my wife.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Daily Confidence Show. I'm your practical public speaking mentor, Bishal Sarkar. I told you that I was going to tell you about Alok. Now, this is a gentleman that I met a couple of months ago. I remember when I spoke to Alok for the first time on a phone call, he told me, Bishal, I'm struggling with stage fear. He said, Bishal, I know I have so many years of experience right now, more than 12, 15 years of work experience now. He said, but Bishal, I feel like I'm not able to express myself in the best way. I'm feeling a little bit of stage fear. And most times, though I know what I want to say, I feel nervous. And I remember Alok wanting an opportunity to get mentored by me because he knew that I could help him. And I spoke to one of my team members, Anupama, and I gave him the chance Anupama told me, yes, Mr. Alok is a great guy. So I gave Alok the chance to come here. And I remember Alok not only started improving, Alok started transforming his speaking skills. Alok is such a sincere person, and for his sincerity, he started taking notes. Not only that, he started asking questions. In the event Rock the Stage, He improved so much in front of everybody. Everybody was clapping for him because everybody could see his sincerity and everybody could see the transformation of confidence in Alok. Because he was asking the right question, he was open to feedback every single time. He met me during the event. He was asking me in the back of the room. He said, Bishal, do you have any extra feedback from me? Bishal, can you tell me a little bit more about how else can I improve? Bishal, give me those hard feedback so I can improve. You see, for Alok's presence of mind and for his open mindset, he has improved such a lot. And I'm so proud of Alok. And more than public speaking, more than his confidence, what has impressed me the most is he said, Bishal, because I've been listening to some of your materials and because I had some realization now, he said, Bishal, recently I have given up smoking. I said, wow, you have given up smoking? And you know what? When he shared that news, everybody in the room, all the people from different parts of the world, everybody started clapping for Alok. And I remember Alok had a smile on his face because he understood that he's doing the right thing. In fact, Alok has a son. And you know what? When Alok gave up smoking, right now Alok has become a better example as a father for his son. And Alok, if you're listening to the show right now, hey man, all the best to you. And I look forward to seeing you in the mastermind very soon. And I'll tell you this, Alok is such a gentleman because he takes action. You see, he has proven the fact that it's not about where you come from, it's about where you want to go. Because he has taken the right formula, he has improved his public speaking and he's a confident speaker now. In fact, he recently told me, he said, Bishal, I've improved so much in my speaking skills that not only I'm coming back in your mastermind, but I'm bringing my wife back to rock the stage with me so I can help her improve the same. And this is such an amazing thing. See, that's why I live. That's why I do what I do right now. That's why I create the Daily Confidence Show. So I can bless you, serve you, and help you with a smile every single day. And you know what? You can be like Alok. You can improve, you can transform, you can change the habits, you can follow the right habits and become a confident speaker. You can become a confident human being. You can give up what's holding you back. And you can inspire other people by being a better example, because there is somebody in your family right now, maybe your wife, maybe your son, maybe your father. There is somebody in your office right now, maybe your colleague, maybe your boss, maybe your junior. There is somebody in the world right now, maybe somebody across the city, maybe somebody across the country, maybe somebody across the neighborhood that wants you to be a better example. And the question is, what are you waiting for? Go out there today, change your habits, transform your habits, and absolutely crush your world. And that's how you become a confident human being in your life. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and make sure that you come back tomorrow for the Daily Confidence Show. And here is the best part. Right now, what I'm doing every single Friday is I'm going to be answering some of your questions regarding the Daily Confidence Show. So when you have some questions about confidence or body language or structure, or when you want to share one of your stories or one of your conditions or situations about what's not working in your presentation or communication, or maybe you're facing stage fear for a long time, or maybe you don't know how to connect with an audience, all of that question, guess what? I'm going to be answering some of your questions. Now, as you know, I can't answer everybody's questions, so it's based on first comes, first served. So when you go to this website, bishalsarkar.com/now, when you now go to bishalsarkar.com/now, that's bishalsarkar.com/now, you can go there, submit your one question, and as soon as I get it, we are going to be recording the Daily Confidence Show, and I'm going to be answering your question. And not only that, if I choose your question, I'm going to be sending an autographed copy of my book, I Love Public Speaking, as my gift to you. No investment required. I'm going to send it as my gift, and it will only be sent to the people whose questions I select. So make sure when you go to bishalsarkar.com/now, make sure you go there and write down your specific question and come back tomorrow for the Daily Confidence Show. I enjoyed making this show, and I hope that you enjoyed listening to the show today. My name is Bishal Sarkar, always reminding you that public speaking is not about perfection, it's all about connection.